Okay, here we are for round one. Seems not great. Two land. A rolling earthquake. You have capsized by this time. You do have you play a morph. Yeah, I'm not gonna mulligan. Sand's not great, but draw underground sea. Okay. So I mean, take the rolling earthquake with a capsize. All depends. It really gives an indication of what kind of deck he is based off what he takes. If he's going for the long game, he'll probably want to take the capsize, but if he's aggro, rolling earthquakes could certainly kind of be a lot more efficient. I don't know. So he did take the capsize, so he's playing more of a control deck. Okay. Greater Garganon. Huh. Let's play the Sulfur Falls just because. Why not? So that card could be good. Hallowed Fountain. So maybe an Esper Brew, or maybe one of those 5-color Dirtle decks that seem to be so popular these days. So suspend the Garganon. Play an island. And pass. So, really hoping to draw a land here. I mean, if he is just, straight control, yeah, it might be tough to resolve some spells. So I'll tick down this over here. Alright, so you have a Wildfire, which might be good later on. For now, drawing lands would be ideal. So, yeah. Punishment accepted. It was good to know this does not kill my Luzun, so that's definitely a bonus. I like the Portal Three Kingdoms cards. Currently in my queue, I only have 2. I've got Ravages of War in this guy. I do want to run a Fire Ambush, and I do want to run the Burning. Oh, I am going deep with my P3K. A friend of mine is trying to convince me to play riding the Delu Horse card, which was misprinted, giving creature horsemanship permanently. And that's a Sorin. That's going to be a problem. Oh god. Okay. No, I think I'm just gonna pass here. Drawing lands would be real sweet. I mean, I really don't want a rolling earthquake for 1. This is not how I anticipated this going. Is my internet pooping out again? Alright, so he's got 2 guys, which actually means I might want a rolling earthquake to get rid of them and keep Sorin off ultimate a little while longer. I mean, depends on what he plays here. Actually, could easily just counter rolling earthquake as well. Alright, Garganon goes down to 7, and we don't draw a land, I'm sure. That would be sweet. Yeah, of course. Alright, so I don't discard this way as well. This actually just might get, yes, I'm going to redirect. Okay, so that's actually not bad. Do what we can to stay afloat while Moto punishes us for our sweet 2-land keep on the draw, which typically works out. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm not bitter. Alright, back in this. Probably just gonna run the Brine Elemental. And I mean, his Sorin's gonna be pretty dead, the ultimate, so I don't really care. If he makes an emblem and goes to attack, let's just make another guy, so he won't be attacked unless he has removal from my Brine Elemental. Unless he's got some sort of sweet equipment. So he's just been playing lands. I am jealous. I would love some of these islands. I mean, this Gargadon just chilling here is not irrelevant. Or just go real deep next turn, draw a land, and sack 5, play our Gargadon. Yeah, I don't think so. So he's been tutoring for whatever his little heart desires, that's for sure. This is a card I'd like to have in my cube if it wasn't, what is it, $800 now? Yeah, I mean, when I shelled out the cash for Ravages, I thought that was excessive, but yeah, I'm not too keen on that one. Alright, so I'm just going to pass here. I really want to draw a land and play one of my Magpies. Alright. We'll play this. So the battlefield won't come face up. I mean, there's no reason for us to play a sword, like... You'll see something back to block. So I get 2 things suspended. So the fact that he has, what, 7 mana now and just Imperial Sealed means he probably has something stupid. I think Debtor's Knell's in this cube. Gotta hate that card. I think I cut the Angel of Despair, so that's not gonna happen. What, maybe like a Kokusho or a Yosai? Soren Markov? No, not with that mana. Kaiga? Eternal Dragon. Hardcast. Yeah, that's a card. Okay, so if we draw 2 straight lands, we probably Treachery. Or not. Okay. Cast his face down. Turn this face up and block his Eternal Dragon at some point. I mean, the fact that he's got that Soren, I mean, he's probably just going to end up ultimating it. But I mean, we have to do something here. And it probably is just a mistake to play that guy out. But we'll see. I mean, if I were him, I'd... Okay, so he's going to Emblem. If I were him, I probably would have just pre-combat, you know, nuke these 2 guys, and you can get in for 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you get 2 dudes, so... Not sure what his plan of attack was there. I guess he could have done that in response. I sacked him both to the Gargadon, so... Yeah, I think... I'm gonna get the most mileage by blocking that. Need to stay alive somehow, right? This guy's got a whole bunch of duels. 1 card in hand, though, so, you know, if we draw land, it might not be completely boned. Alright, a Seagate Oracle. So we can't ultimate. Yeah, I think... I mean, take 6 off that. You know what, I might just play the Seagate Oracle out. Just because we really want to hit a land here, and this guy blocks one of the vampires. Handily. Power Stone's nice too. Power Stone's real nice. But, you know, I'm going to want to hit double red for the Chandra as well, so... I mean, if I take the Power Stone, then I have to spend next turn playing it, and then wait another turn to get access to the 5 mana, and this just seems better for now. So, you know what? I could easily just, if I rip another land, I could Treachery his Eternal Dragon. And then do that into Chandra and start pinging off his little dudes. but it might just be better just to keep Soren off ultimate. Yeah, still not sure why he didn't -6 last turn. Just seemed like it'd be much better for him. So we got 3 counters on our Garganon, 2 counters on our Vision. Okay, he's brainstorming. You got it. Trying to draw some gas. I imagine with these duels he's probably got fetch lands in his deck as well. He can maximize his brainstorm, whereas I couldn't. Court Hussar. Okay, sure, that's alright. I mean, it's a 2/3. I don't really care. So I really want to draw a land here, because I think if I Treachery into Chandra, I am easily back in this game. By stealing his guy, keep Soren off ultimate, got a horde of blockers, and then if I BOX, then I keep my... No, so he's embleming again. Okay. Now I really want to draw a Treachery. In case I don't, so I'm obviously blocking with the Seagate Oracle. In case I don't draw a Treachery, I need this guy to block next turn. Okay, so definitely block me here. So if I don't block on this guy, take 7, 8, 9, 10, go to 2. You know, I think our best play. We don't want to be going to 2. We died a lot of things. Yeah, I'll just trade that off too. Don't like it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. That Soren's put in some mileage for him. If we can untap and Treachery, he doesn't counter it. We're actually right back in this game. Okay, so Treachery this. So if he... Okay, so he doesn't have a counter spell, so I'll untap 5 lands, slam the Chandra, then probably -3 to kill the Court Hussar, actually. Oh, shit. Shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, forgot to... I was rushing through that. I didn't click to untap 5 lands. Huh. That sucks. Okay, well, that is an... Oops. Alright, so we just probably punted the game away there. Sorry that happened. Because if we had Chandra there and killed his Court Hussar, we'd probably in great shape. That's bad. I mean, we do have this Garganon, so if he tries to kill the Eternal Dragon or the Treachery, we can just sack the Dragon to the Garganon and sack a land at any point too. So, you know, we are at 5 and it's pretty precarious, but you know, the fact that we can... I can't believe I didn't untap 5 lands with the Treachery. That's me rushing, hey? Ugh. Personally, I thought I just did it for you, and it's up 2, so 0 counts as up 2. Okay. So if we draw a land here, probably Wildfire, and then attack and kill his Soren. Yeah, if we had a Chandra, this game would just be so much better. Alright, so he has an Innocent Blood. Sack the Eternal Dragon. So our Gargadon comes into play next turn. And, you know, so the Visions is gonna pop. We're gonna draw 3 cards, probably draw a land. Probably Wildfire. And then we've got an active Gargadon as well. Which could just kill a Sorin. Yeah. So we'll draw cards first. In case we draw a counter spell or something, in case he's got some response to the Gargadon coming in play. Myself. Alright, so we drew some lands, which is certainly good. Alright, so Gargadon comes into play. And you drew an Incinerate, actually. Okay, so that's also really good. Also have a sort of body in mind. Let me see. You know, it's probably just better to burning here. Because then we can Incinerate or Narcolepsy, whatever he follows up with. Yeah. I mean, this card's in our deck for a reason, eh? Should have a Chandra on the board. This game did not go how I planned. So his Court Hussar is going to die. If he doesn't have anything, I just get to poke the Sorin. And then 9 damage a turn is pretty good. You know, it depends on what he plays. You know, if I untap, he doesn't play anything here, and I untap, play a sword, then go to equip. I mean, Pro Blue is certainly not irrelevant. You know, if I had 7 mana available last turn, actually no, scrap that. Never mind. Okay, so you got a Damnation. That's fine. I wonder if he was holding that or if that was a top deck. It's okay. We are drawing live. We have Magpies, which is not irrelevant. The fact that he's got 2 emblems, though, means that any creature he drops is lethal pretty quickly. And he does have the Eternal Dragon, so he needs to have another land for that. Thankfully, I can Narcolepsy it next turn when he goes to play it. Okay, so I'll just drop our Magpie. I mean, he does have 19 cards, so 2 hits with his sword is actually lethal. So maybe that's how we're gonna get in there. Yeah, I apologize for that that mistake earlier. It's just me not used to the motor mechanics. I don't play online a lot. When I do, it's just, you know, casual Innistrad draft. So he's probably gonna drop Eternal Dragon. Yeah, this Narcolepsy, which I almost wasn't gonna main deck, actually might be our route to victory, which is pretty good. My Aftershock, which will just kill us. So equip that, equip our Luzin, and attack. Horsemanship does read, except read with horsemanship, yeah, just had to make sure. Now we get a blocker, draw a card. That's good. Oh, so, okay. Alright, so he's got a Kozilek. That was something I did not anticipate. Okay. So it looks like this sword isn't going to get us there. So we're just gonna have to start pecking him down with damage. Alright, so he's got. Alright, so he drew the Court Hussar again. Yeah. Probably just end up in. Yeah, it depends. We'll just attack with our Magpie first and see what happens. That's Kozilek main deck. He's just planning on hard casting it too, I suppose. Yeah, I didn't see a show and tell or anything like that, so. Alright, Still Moon Cavalier. Card's pretty good too. Alright, so this game just got a little tougher. Alright, so we got a land. Hit with this guy. Probably just gonna have to incinerate the Still Moon. So that's the guy that we can't block with our wolves. Of note, we have 13 cards left in our library, so we have to be pretty cautious that we don't deck ourselves. So, yeah, I'm just gonna kill Cavalier now. If he attacks with the Court Hussar, I'm just probably gonna double block. I mean, don't think he has a way to get rid of both my wolves. Could be wrong though. Could have maybe a Black Sun Zenith on 2. Would certainly get the job done. Alright, he's got a Yosai. Okay. So I'm certainly just going to play a Moloku and start churning out 1/1s. Hopefully it'll just keep me alive long enough to kill him with this. You know, actually we do have Venser here. That could be pretty good. Alright, do we want to play our Venser? The thing is, I think I'd rather just route a Moloku. Because then, yeah. So then I have. If he counters this, I'm dead. Okay, so he doesn't. Okay, we're putting up a pretty good fight here. I'd like to point that out. At some point I'm going to have to stop drawing cards off the Magpie. For sure. Just because 10 cards left in the library. You know, I'm wary of decking myself. Make a dude. I mean, there's still plenty of cards he could draw in his deck. You know, he actually could have drawn the Lingering Souls. That's gross. Oh. So maybe he drew the Kozilek and scooped. Okay, so I will be the first to admit I did not deserve to win that game, but I did. So so I don't know what to say. So what do we want to bring in against him? Sundering Titan's a card that could be really good. What don't we want? Our Magpies seem really good against him. Rolling Earthquake, maybe not the best. Revoker's good to shut off a Soren. Narcolepsy was pretty key in that matchup. Keep the Incinerate for now. Capsize would be really good in this matchup, I think, if we can get it to stick. Aftershock will probably keep as well. See, I'll just cut that for for the Sundering Titan. This is just going to be a game of the Boom Booms. Alright,